Monday morning. It is the 22nd of February and today I will be cutting my first lawn of the year. Hadn't planned to before the weekend. I hadn't planned to be cutting grass this week, but over the weekend had 2 phone calls from 2 different customers to say any chance I could run over the lawns for them. Starting to look a little bit scruffy, so I said yeah, as long as the weather's alright, we'll give it a go. I would love to say, absolutely love to say, that I'm prepared for this sort of thing. You know, I'd love to be one of those guys that you see who gets their mower all ready to go. You know, it's all serviced, it's all sparkly clean, and I'd love to be one of those guys. I'm just not. I'm not. My mower has sat in the garage since probably November, yeah, sort of late November, and it's sat there the whole time. Haven't done anything to it, haven't started it up once, and I mean, I basically have just had to dig it out. It was buried under like buckets and lots of different crap, so I have literally had to yeah, dig it out. I suppose if the customers would have given me a little bit of warning, I probably would have spent a bit of time over the weekend and at least you know, made sure it was running, that sort of thing. But yeah, both sets of customers got in touch with me Sunday afternoon type thing. So but yeah, I'd love to be one of those guys that gets everything nice and clean and ready to go, but I really am. I'm just not at all. So I have got the mower on, I've got the strimmer on, I've got the handheld blower. I've just come down the hill to the little village where I work. It's pretty wet actually. I hadn't realised it wasn't this wet where I live, but coming down the hill, there's always something different, you know, compared to where I live to down the hill. It's yeah, weather's pretty damp and miserable, but should be alright. I was at this garden last week and it wasn't really looking, I didn't think I'd be mowing here, but this is normally my first cut of the year. If I do any mowing, this is where I normally start. The customers here really like me just to, I think honestly they would have me just cut all year round if I could. I do try and stay off of it as much as I can in January, but yeah, they really like it looking nice and lines and stripes pretty much all year round. Yeah, they want it cut, so I'm going to give it a go. I don't really foresee myself doing a lot of grass cutting over the next couple of weeks. As I said, there was another customer who phoned me, but I won't be cutting their grass until Thursday this week. Really, the weather's looking, apart from today, the weather's looking pretty alright, so I should be fine to get on with their lawn. But I don't really imagine myself doing a lot of lawn mowing over the next couple of weeks. I was at a garden on Friday, and although it looked okay, as I was walking around on it, it was so wet that water was shooting up the back of my Wellington boots, and it was some of my lawns really need a good dry week to dry out a little bit. A lot of them are sort of, you can't get on them at the moment, so I won't be doing a lot of mowing. But yeah, 22nd of February, and it is time to cut some grass. Up against, not too bad. It's a lot damper down here than I originally thought. Didn't think it was quite as wet as it is, but I'm going to run over it, not have it too short. I'll probably cut it on number 4. I normally cut this on number 3, but I'll do it on number 4 today. Bit wet, bit miserable, but let's get cracking. So this is the first time trying to start the mower, probably since November last year. Normally throughout the winter time I will take the mower out at some point and start it up and just leave it running for a little while, but for some reason I just didn't this year, whether or not because it was just so buried in the garage, never got round to it. I think that took 4 pulls to get us started this year. I was pretty confident with the Honda engine. It's normally they're normally pretty solid.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. Oh, you meant the world to me.
I know it's looking fairly miserable and wet while I was filming this, but really this weather only lasted for about an hour, and then after that it actually turned out to be quite a nice day. There is definitely that feel of spring in the air at the moment, dare I say it, but yeah, I just have that feeling. You know, my phone started to ring a little bit more, and I just feel that you know, over the next couple of weeks, if the forecast is right, it looks like it's going to be fairly dry and temperatures are looking good, so I've got a feeling that things will start to pick up fairly quickly.
Prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares through. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
It's strange to look at the flower bed on the left hand side and see how bare it's looking at the moment. It is absolutely full of different bits and pieces which will all pop up throughout the spring and the summertime. So at some point through the summer I'll do a comparison video to show you just how nice everything does eventually pop out, but again at the moment it just looks pretty bleak at the moment.
Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own.
Pretty much always I will start off a lawn by strimming it first, but on this occasion I decided to mow the lawn first, as the weather was getting fairly heavy when I first got here, and I didn't really want it to get any wetter than it already was, and I don't mind strimming grass when it's wet, so I was really, the only reason I decided to mow first was literally because I didn't want it to get any wetter. So yeah, normally I'll strim first, mow after.
I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me.
I work at this garden all year round, and thankfully I think the mowing is just starting to happen at the right time. I've pretty much come to the end of all my winter jobs. Things like just digging all the flower beds over. I've spent a little bit of time and cleaned all like the moss and that type of thing off of the patios and given them a bit of a clean up. And yeah, all those sort of jobs are now at an end. So really, if I do start mowing over the next couple of weeks here, it will just be just in time.
Charting the stratosphere, yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me.
this is done. It wasn't too bad actually. Just sort of started drying up as I was finishing the mowing, so, and yeah, probably got a box of grass off. Customer's pleased with it. I won't be mowing here probably now for another, what I would say, sort of another 2 or 3 weeks, so before I start mowing properly in the season. But again, it all depends on what the weather does. So thank you for watching, guys. Take care, be good. I will see you next time.